Alright, welcome back. We are in SpaceCraft again today. This is the beta playtest. Last couple of days, it could be episode 2. I am working on, I have a whole brick of things I'm working on. But in particular, I found this station in Cairn. So, sector-wise, we start there. We come over to here. I went up to there, which was not working for me. And I came over here. I still didn't find iron because reasons. I found iron after I had placed a base, of course, because that's the way that works. I found out you can place a base on any deposit module, any ore deposit, not just. Sorry, that's annoying. Not just the iron, which I really wish the mission told you that, so I hadn't spent over 2 hours last night searching just for iron in the wrong area, which was great. So now I'm working on researching, and these researching are unlocking. If I come over here to knowledge, go to the lab, the kind of stuff that I haven't been able to make. In crystal matrix, this one's working on the sea crystal matrix, and this one's got 20 minutes. I do have a base. It's just a starter base. We do need to go check the base to see if it's got any stuff because I've been leveling myself. I think this is for your base. So I've been leveling that a little bit. I just reached Science 2. Hopefully that now allows me to build drones at my base, but I won't know until I pull this thing out. I can't pull it out right here. I think that's the way it works. Let me see if I can find. And I want to get steel, but $3,000. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. But I need to be able to make. Wait, it just makes those? I need to be able to make stuff like structural beams. I wonder if that's in hypercrystallizer, void seeker thruster. So we definitely need to level science to 3, which I'm working on. So we can get to, apparently this is the best engine of the playtest, of the beta playtest. Chamber tank, don't know. Plus something else, okay. And then a beaver cockpit. All right, we get a beaver. Or a cocoon cockpit. Got the Pathfinder that I can't make yet. Semiconductor thermal sheets. Aluke. Alright, let's go to see what we unlocked by getting science to 2. Even if I don't do it here, I'll go maybe back to my base to check to build it. I want to see, do we open anything to spy by doing that? No. What about this? Anything new? We got these things, but I'd rather do them at home, especially this one. Okay, what about this? Alright, what do we got? Graphene now, which costs graphite crystal. Okay. That one's new. I didn't have that before. Silicon ingot. Silicon gel from silicon ingot. Thermal sheet. Industry process sheet of metal with remarkably low thermal conductivity. Oh, I wonder if I attach these two structures. Aluke ingot. Hang on a second. Was that in here? Or did I not learn it yet? There it is. Oh, I need the kaolinite because once I get 3 of them, I'll do a research for it to raise my science. So I want to leave that alone. Oh, there you go. There's in crystal matrix. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pathfinder. So... hang on. Oh, and there's the cocoon cockpit, too. Individual cockpit, a feat of insulation engineering that makes it less vulnerable to outside temperatures, but it also slows down laser cooling. Comes with a small radiator to help the ship evacuate heat, so it generates some when it gets cold. So this is the cockpit if you want to do hot and cold areas. And this one's more power. Okay. Right, I need to make blasting missile, which means I need to make some of those. Let's buy the gel. I don't really want to... oh, screw it. It's cheaper to do it this way. Let's see. Make it from silicate. So I can keep these. I need 10 aquamarines to learn the next thing for science for that. And boy, do I need a lot of quartz now. 50. Alright. Let's come make us some gel. Get some gel. Hopefully we can get to something good this weekend. Or how heavy these things are. They're very light. Let's do one. Just to have one. 1 quartz. We can spare 1 quartz. Just so we have some on us. Okay. So the missile launcher. That's nuts. Every time I... man, that's going to take a lot to make over and over again. So explosives, the metal sheet. Makes 5 each time. For right now, let's not go nuts with it. Let's just get enough to do it. So that I don't need to go nuts with it right now. But that's not what I wanted to do. We don't have the second construction, so I can't deconstruct. Beta requires 150 more SP. I had to take off an engine because it's just nuts. And so microchips are kind of pricey. I think. Are these the ones I can buy here? No, they're not. I can't make microchips, so we can't use that at all. Alright, so let's see. Maybe that's parts you get separate to the ship of steel thing. Because once I can do that, I can do the magnetic coils. Okay, so that's that. And then... what resource detector do I have? Simple resource detector. So the only way to get better is do this one that decays out over time. Okay, so what's the difference of scanner? Oh, 200 more SP. Man, screw you. No, I'm good. Not right now. I do want a better scanner, but damn. And I don't have sea crystal matrix yet. So I can't even do that yet anyway. Overclocking. Simple mining laser. Small radiator. Now hang on a second. So this requires 300 SP, but it dissipates a lot of heat. Patch. What is it? Patch 2. won't matter. I can't make those thermal sheets with any... I mean, I could make them, but I can't. Yeah, it's too expensive to make right now. Okay. So we're going to have to leave that be. What module would have that anyway? Do you do thermal plating on every single thing? Like boom, 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 every piece? I was going to even take these off, because they use SP also, but they're basically giant heat sinks. So, by the way, my problem yesterday where I couldn't land was probably me. So when I added the second thruster, I moved this piece down, that piece up, down, up, moved the thruster here and here. Somehow that movement put the even though this didn't move, made it so that the cockpit was no longer the lowest piece, even though it wasn't the lowest piece. I even had to move it down. It used to be up here at the top. So I moved this down to make sure it was the lowest piece. Now we should be able to land if we find another POI. I think that's silly that that was the case, but I mean, whatever. As long as it works now, I guess I'm fine with it. Oh, what are we at? So we're back down to 29 or 2190 of 1620. Still can't figure out how to get more SP, and unfortunately the internet, their Discord, I should say, is unkind. Individuals in their, not the devs, individuals in their Discord are unkind when you try to ask questions. So, it is what it is. Those little bots are really annoying. 17 minutes. Alright, so let's bounce over to... I don't have anything else I can put in there anyway. Let's go over to our base. See if we can do the drone thing. I do have a question. My question is, how do I get additional SP? I know that you can put more SP on this ship that has the FTL Eco engine. That the person I saw a picture of, they have the Pathfinder, but the Pathfinder has the same 200 SP as this does. And the answer that I was given, and it was the only answer I was given, was I added stuff to my ship. I'm like, okay, thanks. I can't find the thing, but I'm not that far in technology. So by whole parts, do you mean these pieces right here? Because, hang on, let's go back. Or are we talking more once I'm building the... Yeah, but I'm still on the starter ship. I don't really have more efficient pieces. Because I'm not that far in, right? Like, I'm not all that far in. I don't have steel ship yet. So, I'm working on science right now and stuff like that. But, load ship. So if you're talking about stuff like these guys, system support 96 SP. Wait, currently that's my issue. So I could add more SP if I put the other engine back on, the second engine. I don't have medium cargo unlocked yet. I do have small. I have 6 of them right now for 600. Solar I haven't unlocked yet because I was trying to save the money. It's only 300, but I was trying to save the money. I should probably unlock that. And then, upgrade to better quality solar or something. So, now I'm curious about something. Don't I have to have the steel ship unlocked in order to be able to put these over? Yes, I had the second engine on. I was so far over that I was overheating. It was insane. With one laser, I was overheating, so I took it off. I satisfied the missions. That's all that mattered, and went back to this guy. But oh, whoops! That's not what I meant to do. Cancel. Reset. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't I have to have ships of steel unlocked in order to be able to do the whole modular thing, where I actually build out? Because I don't have any of those things in, I can click on it, it tells me what it is, let me change it, but I don't have ways to add more of these. And I think that's what you have to build. Exit with these. I think you have to build these to add these to your ship platform to then make more. So I probably have to have at least the ship of steel unlocked, which I'm working on. It's 3,000, so I'm getting there. Yeah, it was 300 SP extra, so it's I've got it in my backpack. 300 SP additional. So yeah, it sucked. Needed base with a. I have the base. Assembler. I have the lowest level beginning base you can get. I just unlocked Science 2, so I can hopefully try to do the what's it called? Drone. The drone thingy. I'm still having to unload it by hand right now. I'm looking forward to the game when it comes out. I do think they absolutely need to tighten up the whole section of tutorial missions and all that. Some recipes need assembler like small steel parts, case older support hardware. Where am I going? Sign more. Where you at? There you are. Gotcha. Now, my malice. Like, okay, here's an example of how I think they need to tighten up the tutorial missions. So I had the mission is set. Go place your core at an iron node. I spent over 2 hours last night looking for an iron node. I'm learning all this stuff, man. I'm trying, Stunner. And I literally spent over 2 hours looking for an iron node. Well, come to find out, I found out in their Discord today, oh, it's just any deposit. It doesn't have to be iron. I'm like, then why does it tell me iron? It shouldn't tell you iron if you could put it at any deposit. It should say just go put it at deposit. Yeah, there's quite a bit of yeah. No, I know the threshold didn't. So where I went to here, I went up here to Terminus. I cleared almost this entire damn thing last night on stream. Every system, every planet. I got down to like only 4 systems left, I think, and I gave up. I'm like, I don't know what it is, guys. I'm sorry. And then I ended the stream then, and then found out iron's down here. Came down here today before streaming. Still didn't find iron. Ended up putting it at a copper node, and that ended up working after someone told me on Discord that no, it didn't have to be iron. I'm like, then why does the mission tell me iron? So that's the kind of thing they really need to tighten up, because it's going to frustrate people. Not everybody is okay with like the not holding your hand grind kind of stuff. Some are. I'm mostly okay with it. I spent a long time playing EVE Online, so I'm familiar with the suck, so to speak. But not everybody is. Not everybody wants that. And it's going to push a lot of people off. Yeah, aluminum, copper, sandstone. Yep, that's right. Here's my little home, Stunner. I found like 5 dense copper nodes right in the same spot. I don't have a landing pad, so I'm a hobo landing on the ground. Oh yeah, I'm sure this thing's full. I'm here because I need to see if I can build a drone to get this operating, so that I'm not having to do this by hand anymore. 25 ingots. We'll just chuck those in here, probably. Chuck a lot of stuff in here. Where are we at? Way down here. Drop me down to like 15. Let's go down to 10. Leave the rest in here. I don't need all that on me. I don't need all this on me either. Taking up space in my bag. Right click is times 10. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Drop that down. And then where is all of... Yeah, we're going to drop all this. There we go. Now I need to make a lot of... No, wrong one. This one. Shift click is a... Okay, shift right's 100, shift left's 1,000. Oh, that's very nice. Concrete. We gotta make a bunch of this stuff. Okay, since this is your base, correct me if I'm wrong, I can walk away from this, yes? I can start and walk away. I don't have to stand here for 125 of these. Turn. No. Really? Do I seriously have to stand here for 125 of these? Or is there something else I have to do to automate it? I'll figure it out. Because that's going to drive me crazy. The big smelter, gotcha. Hey, Tenchi, how's it going? Okay, so I did do... Haha. No, wait. Trading box, what's that? The small box let anyone from the same corp... Ah, okay. But I didn't unlock drone. Okay, I don't understand. I unlocked Science 2. Study new resources of the laboratory. Right, but it told me to get to Science 2 to unlock the drone. Wait. No, wrong. This. I got Science 2. No, wait. This here? Or is it one of these guys? Custom controls. Automated. Drone! There you go. Yep. I beat you to it by like 2 seconds. Alright, so we gotta learn this because it's telling us we need to do a drone. Okay, so now we have a bunch of stuff. Now what do we got here? So, landing pads, for me, I don't care right now. Groundwork's fine. Warehouse, okay. It's really suitable for storing solid materials which can be easily moved in and out by drones. So pairs, I have to make that. 50 metal sheets kill me. I can't even make structural beams yet. That's fun. Drone dispatcher. Well, I can at least do that. Now, okay, but I'll ask, if I do in the drone dispatcher, but I don't have a warehouse, is the drone not going to work? I just literally set this up. Because I ended it because I was watching the game shows today to see if some of the games I want to see. I probably set this up the equivalent of a half hour ago. Right before stream, essentially, because I just wanted to get this going before stream so that I could actually play with it and try to actually do stuff. So this is the only thing I have at this point. And I couldn't find the iron deposits. I went to all of these, all of those, 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 and I could not find iron deposits. I didn't go to these. I got fed up. But this is actually kind of cool because it's a connecting system. So I can jump over here, this one, that one, and I'm not too far, just 2 jumps from that. So that's okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, good point. Thank you. Thank you very much. Long way to get to the next one. Yeah, so if I set up the drone, then I do have the resources for. Will it not work because I don't have a warehouse? All I care about really is it takes that to that. I mean, I need to build it anyway, right? So that's got an in and an out. Whoa. Drones don't need the dispatcher? See, why did it put a drone dispatcher in here if I don't need a dispatcher? Is that something I can make now or something? I just build a drone? Base deploy kit, other drone. Stuff, one thing that I can't make yet. Microchip. I lied, I can make a microchip. Semiconductor substrate. Silicon ingot. Okay. Alright. Split or collect items. Okay. Alright, we'll get there. We'll just have to do it bits by bits. Let's use all my silica... Wait. We're not going to use all the silicate because I need to make a bunch of concrete at some point. It isn't needed yet. Gotcha. Yet being important because obviously as your automation increases and you have a whole bunch of crap going on, apparently you can even use drones or shuttles between bases or something on the same planet down the road. But like way down the road. Alright, I'm going to use a quartz. Not the best idea, but I don't want to use my silica because I need a bunch of concrete. Nope, back off. Alright, so let's see what we need here again. We need a microchip, which needs one of these. One of those makes 4 of those, so that's cool. If you have a building that shall use more than five drones at a time. Okay. Alright. So we'll make one of those. Okay. Now, back down to drone. A motor and some nut and bolts. I got plenty of stuff for nut and bolts. Make a couple of these. Just make sure it said motor. Pretty sure it said motor. Yes. 5 magnetic coils. Man, this list is getting bigger and bigger. It's nice to see that. Where else would be important soon to get some space? Yeah, that makes sense. Aw, look at that little guy. Alright. Yeah, I effed up because I didn't understand how these things worked, and I put it down, I'm like, I don't get what's going on, and then I realized I can't take it until I get the second upgrade. Drone. That's probably not what I do with it. Drone. Wait, is it already going just because I built it? Or do I add it here? I'm trying to figure stuff out of myself. I'm trying not to have people tell me how to do every damn thing. I don't see anything about drone there. I see Drone's not in here. Use it for buildings in the future. Alright, that's fair. Oh, it's just saying that it holds 10. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how the hell to deploy this drone. So I built the drone. Let's see if I have a... Create a drone route between your extractor output and your smelter. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't... What's that? No. You know, I don't love to have ship parts, manufacture materials, gather all other... Nope. Yeah, I don't see the word logistics in this screen. I'm just blind as shit. Road agents, drone. Oh, now logistics. Wait. Oh, add route. Wow, this is fucking stupid. Yeah. Oh. Aw, little buddy. Why the hell did it hold that message? It's so weird when Twitch holds random stuff. Somebody one day said, "Oh man, sorry, I'm a little sleepy. I just woke up," and Twitch held it. Okay. Whatever. As long as it works, that's all I care about. Yeah, Automod is really weird sometimes. So then, stupid question. I still then have to take things out of here to put in the storage, yes? It doesn't give me an option to... Wait. Add route. Oh, I build another drone, second drone? The German word for dog is forbidden? Interesting. Requires drone. They can't. That's... would that be when... warehouse. Right. You said warehouse become important later. This can interact with the warehouse. Gotcha. Which... That's a lot of metal sheets. And I can't make structural beam anyway, so... Okay. Well, at least we got that set up, so now that won't stop until this thing's full. Which... It'd take a minute. I mean, it'll hold a fair bit in there. That's 4 of 50. It'll hold 50 ingots. That's a lot of ingots. I'll pull this one here and it'll clear it out. And then we'll go back to the station. My research should be done. Hey, finish. Fine, don't finish. I'll do this while you're waiting. I'll wait on him. let's find out. If not, I can probably get it. Extractor, one motor. I can make a motor. Because I have... So this is dense copper. I've got... I think my ship is sitting on it. No, it's right here. I got one there. And then there's 2 or 3 more over there. This is like a 4 or 5 node, all dense copper. But yeah, you're not wrong. That's a good idea. So, on this planet, this whole planet is all dense copper. And everywhere I've found, they're all in clusters of like 3, 4, and 5. Planet I'm on is my Malice. And I'm up here in the corner of Cairn. Two mines produce the ore nuggets for 3 smelters for perfect ratio. So you could do 3 smelters for 2. So it's 1.5. So this will do 1.5. That 1.5 of those will handle one of those. Okay. Good to know. I need to make, like I said, motor. Motor, because I got plenty of concrete. Magnetic coils. Well, hey, look, I can make 2 of them right there. Well, 4 of them. Not if it's more wire. Really? Oh, it just takes you to it. Oh, that's cool. So you click on it, it takes you to it. Click on the thing you need, it takes you to that. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. I purposely situated this base right between 2 of the nodes, figuring that at some point I would need to add more. Yep, looks good to me. No, serious. Like, here's a secret. If you're still watching, Stunner, not that you care. F10 hides your HUD. I have not found any control that tells you that F10 hides your HUD. Someone told me on Discord. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. What's up, Tenchi? Yes, F10 hide my HUD. Okay. So, it is my assumption I will now need to make another drone because one drone is just for... It's a single-minded entity, right? It's going there, to there, and back, and that's all it understands. Written in an older patch note. Okay. Let's make another drone. If I can make another drone. One more motor. Oh, that's right, because it made 2 of the... Yeah, okay. I'll need more... Make more wire. I need more wire anyway. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm... Hopefully, we'll make enough money to get to steel tonight. It's 3,000, so it's not exactly cheap. Not like it's crazy expensive, but not cheap for sure. Make another one. I mean, you can if you want. I'm not too worried. It's just the beta playtest, so it's only people that are also doing the beta playtest really in their Discord right now. I'm not too worried about it. I'm actually a YouTuber that kind of moonlights on Twitch now and again. I don't really You're very pleased. Well, I mean, I'm happy to be pleasing. That's always a nice thing to be pleasing. Watching an idiot make mistakes. No, it it's well. So funny enough. Why did I close that? I did not like the demo. So the demo, what, January I think it was, played it, and I was like, yeah, I'm NA. I was like, yeah, I don't really like this. It didn't click with me at all. My buddy who's in here, been in here, Stunner, he might be asleep now, but played it too. He did like it, and so then I went ahead and I signed up for the playtest. I'm like, okay, well, I'll try it. We'll see what happens. And add route. Oh, so I have to have a complete. Wait a minute. That's why. So now is why I would need to have the drone thingy, because I can't put a drone from this one directly there because that drone is taking up the direct path. Oh, I appreciate it. Okay. So now it's making sense. Okay. So you would need this when you have this situation when you need to put more than one drone. Look at the smelter. Oh, wait a minute. But it was... okay, I guess I don't understand. Um... It is the base level... I mean, I literally just built this with that, and that today. I haven't added anything to it. One logistics slot. Would that be... Where did I see something about that? I saw something that said +1 base. What was it? No, it wouldn't have been that. We just grabbed this. Oh, structural beam. So I did unlock it. Okay. Uh... Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm not exactly sure how to tell on that. Does it show my base? Contracts, ships, inventory. Patch, ship part, manufacture, materials. No, that's inventory. Does this tell me anything about my base? So you asked if it's one logistics slot. I saw something somewhere that gives +1 base. It literally said +1 base. I think it had that icon too. I don't know. Thought I saw something that said +1 base. Experience progress window. This guy. That's technology 1. Maybe it's technology 2. My base. It doesn't tell me anything about it. Yep. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, so it's my personal body, I can handle 0 to 51. Ow, 51C. Good lord. You'd be frying in that thing. Woo! You'd be a little toasty. Okay. Experience progression. Third line. That's it. Bases +1. Is that what we're talking about? And the construction tool 2.0, so economic expansion. That can't be it. Because that just gives one more. Yeah, second base. Well, do I have enough to make another smelter? I do. We just... How funny would it be if it would actually do that? Can I put it right there? I mean... Hey, I just had you link there, you jerk. Okay. But I can't do it on that side. I might have to change the way that one's facing so I can do it on that side too. This uses 45. How much power do I have? List tell me. Maybe this will tell me. So this uses 5. Well, if this uses 5, and I build one more, I'm at 45 of 50, yeah? Yeah, so as long as you don't go over, you're okay, right? So in theory, I should be able to build one more and be okay. Well, it didn't die. So let's see now. Can I do the drone? Add route. Oh, right. Probably got to power the thing, huh? Copper nugget. I need to power it. Solar panel. Words are tough. Add route. Alright. Well, it's a little bit of a spider web, but whatever. It works. Beware and put 6 wires on a pylon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 okay then? Actually, I think by 5. Okay, so 5's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5's okay, but nothing more. All right. So we're good. Now we have Mo Beta. Even more coming in. 6 slot to connect to another pylon. All right, that's fair. Well, cool. I appreciate the help. Now I'll have all kinds of technology coming in like crazy. Alright, so we need to... I still need to get any more out of here. Oh, I was still smelting some stuff. Let's do a little bit more before we leave. We'll go back to the base, to the station, check on my research. Mines and smelters, best way to generate tech XP. Okay. Let's go ahead and burn through just a little bit of this while I'm here. I'm not going to go nuts, but let's do a little bit. This is something I can easily do offline. I don't need to do while we're all sitting here. Ooh, I did want to try out some of the Aluke ingots. I need that, because I need 2 more of those. Iron ingot and carbon. Let's do the steel ingot. Plating whole bar tile. Oh, okay. I'm going to drop off my silicate, so I don't need that on my... I don't need all the sulfur on me. This I need to research. I still don't know what this does yet. I'll figure it out at some point. Oh, you know what? I could put nuggets in one of these guys. Not that one. Minerals. Yeah, right, because I need 3 of them. That's why I'm holding it. I need 10 of these aquamarine. Oh, I already put it all in here. Okay, so... Starting this going to develop FTL shields. Let's put it in the base just so I don't have it on my possession. Ooh, boy, we're already getting pretty tight in there, aren't we? We'll keep that. All right. Yeah, I know, because I just learned 10 minutes ago. All right, very cool. Oh, yeah. Does this planet have what I... Grassy... Pyrite, hollow outcrop, emerite. No, it doesn't have it. I did make a couple of the rockets so we can test out those chalcedones or whatever. I didn't make very many. Okay, so we're going to head back to the station. See how, Seymour. See how my research is going. Should be done by now. Okay. I want an easier way to do this before I get the nav computer thing. Because it's annoying. Oh, you do need to load them, huh? Alright, now we're loaded. I think I have this off too. And now it's on. Where am I going? Seymour. That's why. My whole ass planet's in the way. Well, part of the reason I still have some gems is because I'm doing research on them. I need 50 quartz for the next one, 50 pyrite for the next one, 10 aquamarine for its next step. I just need to sell those. I need 3 of these. I'd have to look to see what other ones there were. I really like this. It's kind of like the Bifrost from Thor. A Rosen Bridge, if you will. It's nice. It's cool. Yeah, I'm down to one engine and look how fast I overheat. 2200 of 16 something. I can still boost for a long time though, because I got the 2 extra flywheel batteries. I feel like as long as I don't overheat while I'm boosting, that's fine with me. I can deal with that. I could mine plenty without overheating, so I'm alright. I would like to be in a better position, but, you know, eventually get to the point where we could raise that once we get to steel. I gotta make a crap load of money for that. Ludicrous speed. This is a one-way entrance, huh?
Beginning docking approach.
I was very passive-aggressive over, like, slow down! You're coming in... Hey, you just put me through a building! I feel bad for the person who has to harvest those. Lab. Alright, so this should be done. Yep, pirate's done. Okay. Okay, in Cinnabar I need 2 more. So Pyrite now needs 50. Aquamarine needs 10, and then I gotta find those 3. Alright, so let's sell the other gemstone. I don't know where I'm going. Beautiful gemstone. And then I keep all those. I'm only at 156. That's not too bad. Why do I have concrete on me? I thought I put it all away. Damn it. Well, that's some weight. Chewing up weight in my thing. I could have swore I put that in the... Apparently I didn't. Let's see what else I learned to make. Now that I open one more thing up. Care on sales limit in upper right corner of the company exchange. 9,200. So is this across every station, or is this station? Nah, I don't have a public Discord. It's just little old me. I just use Discord for like 4 or 5 of my friends that when we play together. Wait, maybe it tells me. The day when you unlock a permit. Oh, 1,000 a day once you unlock a permit. Oh, okay. Across every station. All right. What new did I learn? Structural beam. All right, so that's one part of things we needed. Steel ingots, okay. But we still need the other part. I really want this. But I don't have that or that yet. Alright. Let's do some missions, make some money. And hopefully I can purchase the... I want to do one more thing. I still have that restricted area. I've only found 2 organically. I'm just going to buy one. So we can just go get it done. If you need more credits, you have finished corporate quests. I just got that. I haven't even started the corporate quest. So they're good money. Okay.
Do you need any help? Just tell us what you're looking for. Restricted areas are found on many planets of the galaxy. Some are dangerous, but scrappers can usually get good money when visiting them. You can find them on your own, or we are selling you the coordinates, if necessary.
Where did he just sell me coordinates to? Oh, I can't get out of this screen. What the hell's going on? I think I might be DCing. I'm stuck. Nothing works. Map. Ooh, I'm stuck. Game. I guess we're logging back out. That's okay. The one thing I do like about this is it's very quick to get in and out. That's great. Like, it's great that it's quick to bounce back in. There's a lot of games that it's not that fast. Okay, so did it tell me where? Okay. Alright, know where we're going. And let's see if I can dock at this one this time. Because I wasn't able to dock at a company warehouse yesterday. But I might have fixed that. I think it was my fault. I think it was the issue when I added the other engine and I messed around with the assembly. That's on my ship.
Separation confirmed.
So hopefully
Careful out there.
we'll be able to get in there. I'm probably... I don't know that I'm in the minority necessarily. I actually like that we have to travel. Like, I can't just go, okay, make me there now. I don't know. It called me weird, but I kind of like that. Okay, so 1, 2 up, 1, 2 over. Either way I look at it, it's a long ride. Okay. Smallest theta. It's less an issue of missing it. I don't know that I can actually build it yet, if I remember correctly. I might be able to build it now, but as of earlier today, I could not build it. There were parts that I wasn't able to build. I don't remember what exactly. The other issue I have with it is power. Physical power at this point. I've got like 10 left. Unless I put another engine back on. Where does it tell me? I saw it. I'm at, oh, you know what? I saw it in the builder. Why don't I see it in here, though? I should be able to see it. That's weird. Sisha. But yes, it would be very, very nice to have. We'll get there eventually. Yeah. Well, and that's okay if it's only Laptius. Laphius. I'm fine with it only being available in certain locations. That's okay. It is only really relevant in the shipbuilder to begin with, so yeah, fine. I would like to see if they can tighten this part up. The Sissix. That little extra kind of load screen bit, it'd be nice if they could tighten that up. There we go. Glad it's nice and in the sun. Could have done me dirty and put it on the dark side. I don't know that it does that. That'd be horrible. Spend the money and then it still puts you in the dark. What is that thing over there? Or is that where I'm going? That's probably where I'm going. That's crazy. I could see that thing from space. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yay, we landed. Alright. Let's go rob the place. Got plenty of storage, so hopefully I don't want to throw anything out. Maybe we'll find some good stuff, and then we can finish that mission too. Always find it funny. There's people like right there. We're just coming in. Don't mind me. I'm just robbing the place. Dark before we got in. Alright, so we got... Okay. A little jumpy puzzle there. 2 doors we can't get into. Okay. Floor is lava. No, not really, but... Oh. Nope, doesn't work like that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait. I can see it. Oh, it's not a chest. Bummer. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go anywhere else. It's the boring one, no puzzles? Oh, okay. Generator power enhances it permanently attached to the spaceship module. Power generation 5%? Yeah. Cool. What the hell? I meant take all. Okay, so there's that. 3 or 6 areas. Yeah, I've done one with puzzle where you had to take the battery packs out and move them to the different doors to get in. We've done one like that. Stainless steel plate. I think I've already... Well, I don't know. I have... Well, whatever. New component blueprint. Alright. Heat absorber. Heat generation pit. Oh, that is beautiful. I want that. If I have anything, put it on. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, that's not what I wanted. You bastard. Uh-huh. Hey, aquamarine. Only one of them, though. Keyboard maze crazy things. I think I got everything in this room. A warehouse pass. Cloudy gemstone, 3 of them. How much are those worth? Terrible. We're not worth jack. That has a cockpit. You gonna give me your cockpit? Gimme, gimme. What about you? Current prices too low for copper, silicon, and vanadium. Preparing reasonable shortage. These sources until margins optimized again. Special slots reserved for additional copper. Okay. Zirconium reaching optimal price, releasing reserves tomorrow. Laser oh, 25%. That's cool. I have a 20% already. Fair gemstone. Export my datas. I do. 1 of 1 secret. One of 8 with the company, okay. Well, that gets me another mission off my board. And We got a bunch of stuff. Still got a bunch of shit, tutorial stuff to do. Yeah, they're worth crap. But whatever. We got some. Got another aquamarine towards my 10. Whole bunch of cool stuff there. And a beacon thing. Okay. Cool. Whoa, what's going on? I don't know what just happened. Okay, go to Sama. Now I have to explore 4 more restricted areas. More restricted. You can buy them or you can find them. Okay, there you go. Trust in the rust. Good old Minmatar. Have I checked this planet? I have. Except for one thing in the darkness. 2 things in the darkness. Well, maybe. I don't know that I care enough. I don't care enough, honestly. No, yeah, I'm Galanti. I was Galanti. But, I mean, I flew Minmatar. Who doesn't fly some Minmatar ships, at least? I mean, everybody flew the Rifter. If you didn't fly the Rifter, you did not play EVE Online. That was the one planet I had actually explored in this system. That's funny. Oh, my beacon. Is there a way to make your beacon stop blinking? I mean, I sell it, but... yeah, whatever. Alright. We got a Salma mission. Rallis is... oh, wait. Can we do shorter jumps? 21, 22... that's 26. Sell or drop the beacon. Yeah, okay. So that's 43. 26. Yeah, this way's better. 6. 6. Save a little bit of fuel. I sold the last one when I was trying to find the deposits. Salma? Wait. Yeah, I'm right there. Salma. Complete your first corpo request. Papa needs a brand new steel ship. What the hell? I gotta check that out. Got a big old eyeball right in the middle of the planet. That's too cool looking. I gotta see it. It's probably not what I'm seeing out here, but I don't care. It's kind of neat looking. That's one hell of a crater if it's actually real once we get to the surface. Oh yeah, it was way earlier than that for me. It's been a long, long time. Well, there's an abandoned base if I had all the... if I had the number 2 for it. What's this planet got? Stop moving, stop moving. I'm gonna hit the damn planet. It's got a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing I care about. Probably. I mean, there's aluminum. I got a bunch of aluminum though. Stuff I can't scan yet because I don't have the beta. Yeah. Let's bug out. I played Eve up until about a year after they got bought out by, Pearl Abyss, whoever it was. I never remember. The whole pushing Plex up your every orifice you have 24/7, it just got to me, and I'm just like, I'm done. I've got a fully blinged out XMod Vindy sitting in a station that I didn't even undock anymore. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So now, is CCP the sole owners? Because I heard that company was trying to sell CCP and EVE Online because they made their money and they didn't want it anymore, is what I had heard, but I never really kind of followed it too closely. Or did another publisher or whatever decide to buy them out and now they're under somebody else? Because I mean, I don't begrudge CCP, because at the time they sold, I think they had been doing EVE Online for 19 years or something like that, or 20 years, 21 years. It was a long, long time. So I get it. You know, you're kind of just like, we're kind of tired. Let's maybe do something different. Oh, CCP is now called Fenris. Okay, now I understand. No, we're over here. In my understanding, the most recent change... Oh. Okay. What? I must be DCing again. It won't let me dock. The most recent change that I... Yep, there it is. That I had heard about is they have or are creating a whole new sector that is for just like your noob area, and that is just like the old Concord insta spawns and kills you on the spot if you try to aggress anybody. And then outside of that, there's even like the old quote unquote high sec is no longer safe anymore. I mean, it hasn't been safe for a long, long time.
Initiating docking to station.
Like, it got so bad that you could use a bunch of destroyers, or, you know, we're talking like 15 or 20 destroyers or battle cruisers, and take out anything in up to maybe like 0.7 or something before Concord would even show up. Like, it'd be gone, it'd be dust in the wind before Concord even spawned. Okay. I see what I got. What's up?
Even as we speak, my factory is turning ordinary dirt into advanced engines. And making me piles of money. Life is good.
Oh, Mr. Poshman. I got a bunch of things. Got something over there, got something over here.
You. Looking into your eyes, I see the soul of a great entrepreneur. But you're too young for me. Come back when you're more mature.
So, okay, now, this will tell you how long I played EVE Online, how old of a player I am. I played back in the days when Bob were the bad guys, all for getting a few BPOs from an insider, capital BPOs from an insider, and Goon Swarm were the saints and everything, right? And so it was Goon Swarm and everybody else against Bob. Turned out, while Band of Brothers weren't exactly, you know, the nicest people in the world, it was Goonies that were the assholes of EVE, and turned out to be the evil empire that everybody thought Bob was at that time. We're talking like 2006, 2007. And you know, that whole thing kind of fell all apart. And I just thought it was kind of funny that how well the inner politics work in Eve, that everybody believes so thoroughly that Bob had to be eradicated, when in reality Goonswarm had become the evil overlords that we thought Bob was. And I don't know. I find that interesting. Okay, so
Problems in your residential quarters?
Joseph.
Contact your assigned company.
Is there any way I can help you? Oh, of course. Here's a list of available contracts to choose from.
1. 3 small kits, we get $60. That's terrible. But license points. And license points are what go to renewing the... okay, so that's alright. Man, 3 small modules for only $60. Oh well. I guess that's what we'll do.
Your corpo is now committed to delivering the materials listed in this contract. Remember that you can monitor your ongoing corpo contracts with your corpo interface.
Corpo interface, huh? Well, there you go. So it's just right there. Corpo level 0. All right, very good. What are you doing back here all seedy? You look like a shady character, sir.
What am I doing here? Ha! Interesting question. Maybe I should tell you. Can I let you in on a secret?
Right, a total stranger just be like, here's a secret, bro.
I was on a tiny planet not far from here when I came across this weird alien artifact. The Mining Bureau told me I should get it analyzed in Syracuse. But there's no way I can go that far away while my factory needs me here. It's a real shame, because I'm sure it's worth a fortune. If you're willing to make the journey, I can entrust you with my treasure.
What stranger, just rando person sitting on a space station is like, hey, I've never seen you before. Let me give you this thing that is worth immeasurable money, and I can totally trust you to never leave and never come back. Sure.
Fantastic. Then you can have whatever reward they'll give you. I'm not doing this for the money. I'll only ask you for 50 credits to make sure you're being serious about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Possible alien artifact is probably turds or something. Hey, I found some fossilized turds. It's
What a
fine.
relief. Thank you for taking this responsibility off my hands.
There's no way that's not a fossilized turd or something. Alright, we were doing... oh yeah, we gotta build stuff. Scammed like an Eve, I'm sure. It's $50, I don't care. I'm not gonna go all the way back to my base just to build this crap. Build it here. Small module. Far right of the dock is a shipwreck. Shipwreck? Oh, I had heard something about shipwrecks. And that sometimes they're like somewhat submerged in water or something. Yeah, I'll have to go talk to her. Or remind me. I will remind me. Alright, damn it. Yeah, small module kit. Just making sure. You never know. I'll need a bunch of that. Right. Did I seriously? I put all of it. I didn't keep any of it in my pocket. I'm stupid. Here, I'll go up here. This was the thing I think is where I found out, edit ship. One second. Assembly. Here it is. Yes? No? Yeah. Engine force 296 of 300. I only have 4 tons left, so I can't put anything on the ship at this point. Or I have to put the second thruster back on, which means then I got to do a whole bunch of other crap because I don't have enough. Because I go so high in heat, and I can't build these things yet, so it's a nightmare. That's why I went back down to that. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna. I'm pulling up your. One sec. Where is. Do you not have your. Here, I'm just gonna pull your Twitch up. Do you have your YouTube linked on there? It's 4 ton, but it's only plus 19 SP, yeah. Catfin, yeah. Alright, I've got your thing pulled up. I got another tab. I'll look at it here after the stream. Back to the dock. Let's check out this lady.
The ship Foxborough X-ray 2 Mike is under UCG intervention. Please stay clear of the area.
Oh. Probably this lady over here.
I don't believe we've ever met. That's good. I have a job for an outsider with no name, no connections, and a low profile. And you seem to fit the bill. The task couldn't be
Gotcha.
simpler. Locate shipwrecks, extract their black boxes, and bring them here. No questions. No thinking. No independent decisions. The reward is generous.
Sure.
Good. Then you can start by bringing us 1 black box. Once you're done, we'll throw you a bigger bone.
Nice.
Following an aeration shutdown in sector 52, X 30, corridor.
Okay, cool.
77
So we got that.
now closed.
And unfortunately, I'm a dumbass, and you know what? No, I don't remember. I think nuts and bolts are too expensive. We'll take a look real quick. Because I got a lot. I need a lot to build those 3 parts. Might have to go back. Nah, I'm not spending $8 each. Like 60 of them almost. I haven't gotten these before. I wonder if I can use those to research. I should check just before I use them all. And apparently I need to go back to base anyway, because I need to... Oh, sell this restricted area. Thank you. Luxury items are only for sale. Okay. Sounds good. I was going to look at some of these. Let's see. I already have one of those. To a spaceship module to consume more heat. I wonder if this can be attached to a battery. But that's not really power generation, is it? And then power consumption. Well, let's grab some crap off my ship and see if any of them... Oh, wait. I've got a thruster in my pocket.
Hey, you're new here, right? This is the shipyard.
See, that's weird. So apparently the thruster I have won't take anything. So, let's see what else I can grab. Bugs at the moment. Only fuel power generator. Okay. All right. Is there a way to tell by clicking on these if they have, nope, I already found it. Patch slots. Patch slot, and it's already being used. Patch slot, I don't care. Doesn't have one. Doesn't have one. I don't know why I would care at all about that. For patch slot, so yeah. Alright. Can't do anything. Wait a minute, one more thing. No patch slots. Okay. That's okay. No big deal. What the hell else do I have in my bag? Look at all that. I need to go to my base and get rid of all that crap. Man, I must have grabbed a lot of sulfur when I was there. Do I need sulfur for anything yet? I don't think I do. Alright. Back to the base, unload stuff, grab things.
Please mind the gap between the ship and its platform.
Hang on a second, we've got, let's see. Well, I've got to go to Cairn for something anyway. I mean, that's where we're going anyway. I'll go there through my base, drop stuff off, grab the thing, make the things I need. And then, yeah, that works. Yeah. I will admit, though, I do miss flying my Vindy. It's such a beautiful ship. Probably the most beautiful, I mean, Megathron. In my opinion, probably the most beautiful ship in EVE Online. It is absolutely gorgeous. 16 and 19. Alright. Sussex. Even though this is just the beta playtest, I've seen more people, just real people, Warchild over there and Anacondo, in this little playtest that I have seen in Dune Online in the last several months. It's insane. Lens flare. All right, now we need to go to Mimulus. You got to be kidding me! Jita has 1 or 2 players in it. Like I don't even believe that's real life. If you say that, I hated going to Jita. I hated it so much because it was always a absolute gaggle of idiots. Make sure it's facing away from a building when you jump in it. Really? Did it bug you out, or was that a subtle note to me? Don't try to warp straight into the station. Zoom into it, yeah. Man, how's it going to put me 1,200, whatever NP is, from my... How rude. I'm looking forward to the early access. I looked up, because I thought I had recognized the name of the studio, the Shiro Games, but I wasn't quite 100% sure. They're not new. I mean, they've been around for like 15 years. Did that Dune Wars, Spice Wars, or whatever it was. There was a game they did that I have played, Northgard, I think. Is Northgard right? Something. So, and they've got like 70 people or something, so hopefully this EA goes really well. I saw the stuff they put on the roadmap. It really looks like they're planning on some pretty interesting systems. Even though this has an appearance nothing like Star Citizen, as far as, you know, Star Citizen is like the pinnacle of graphics, assuming you have a NASA computer to run it. I feel like they're kind of trying to beat them to the punch, so to speak, by having all of the various systems. Chris Roberts said we're going to be in Star Citizen by now, but have that already at the beginning of EA launch. Not fully, and I understand. I'm not specifically dogging on Star Citizen. People like it, and that's fine. I played it for a little bit. I didn't really care for it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But I've watched people play it. It's gorgeous. That asteroid belt they just brought out last year is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And some of the ships they have are just so damn cool. Alright, look at me like a peasant parking on the ground. Very nice. I should probably check these to empty them. Oh, 6 a.m. is kind of rough. Time flies, though, when you're having fun playing a game, though. I know how that is. Alright, before I do anything, where the hell's all the concrete? Little bastard. Just showing up on my thing, taking all my space. Okay. I'll keep all the wire, plates, metal sheets, nuts, and bolts. Keep the steel ingot on me. Let's keep 10 aluminum. How we doing? We're 343, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's because I only have one iron ingot. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not that I stored it all. It's that I used it all. Whoops. I need 22 of those. Sulfur. There we go. Let's get rid of all that. Let's spin up some of this stuff. Oh, no, screw that. Put the nuggets in this thing. If they'll fit. Why make it by hand when you got someone to do it for you? Alright, smelt all these. Yeah, Tenchi plays in EU. The time frame that I stream, I tend to get a fair bit of like Europe, Australia kind of thing when people do watch my streams. It's just it's the right approximate time frame for them. A Scottish man. So how many times a day do you get to hear, "Oh yeah, I'm totally Scottish," from Americans? Yeah, it was 17 generations ago, but man, I'm totally Scottish. Yeah, bro, so am I, but I don't go around telling Scots that I'm Scottish. Oh, what are we making? We're making something down here. Small kits. Nuts and bolts. Can I even make any nuts and bolts? Not much. No, I'm not making shit. I gotta go get iron. Does this planet have any? No. Unless I get lucky with hollow outcrop. This planet ain't got crap. Oh, man. That sucks. What do we got here? Ow. Really? Can't go there. Well, this sucks. Why do I still have 300 in my pack? What is in my inventory? Alright, I just made some aluminum, so let's get rid of some of those. Let's see. Wire's not that heavy. It's got some weight, but it's not that heavy. Pyrite's not that heavy. All silicate, that's probably part of it. That was a lot of it, actually. Get out of my bag. I'm gonna keep the carbon, because last time I went somewhere with no carbon, messed me up. Yeah, it's good enough. Whatever. Alright, let's go to the station, deliver this package that we paid $50 for, and they're gonna give us be like, get out of here, that thing's a turd. Seymour. Oh, is this thing where my planet's in the way? Where the hell is it? There it is. Alrighty then. So many people, I can't even read the names. That's cool. It's cool to see people in an online multiplayer game again. I watched the various awards this weekend. All 5 of them that played this weekend, including the German Indie Showcase, I think is what it was called, or German Indie Studios Showcase, and Future Game Show, PC Gaming Show, you know, whatever. Guild Wars 3, that's cool. I played Guild Wars 2 for a little bit. It didn't really hook me like it did my buddy, so I didn't play near as long as he did, but I'm definitely looking forward to Guild Wars 3. There's quite a few games I saw that I'm looking forward to. Stronghold 4, which looks like a proper spiritual successor of the original Stronghold, but it's a prequel of it, which looks great. I was not a fan of Stronghold 2 and 3. I'm a Stronghold Crusader fan through and through, and the original Stronghold. So seeing the Definitive Edition get so much love for Stronghold Crusader, Stronghold Definitive Edition as well, and then now we're getting
Initiating
what is
docking
essentially
station.
the original Stronghold but better, which is awesome. Valheim's getting its 1.0 after over 6 years. That's awesome. The Deep North, that's great. I'm looking forward to that. I've got like 600 hours of Valheim. We came here to deliver something, didn't we? Artifact delivery. Where do we think we would deliver an artifact to? Mining Bureau, maybe? I don't remember what the guy said. Probably the Mining Bureau. Oh, it was the lab. Lab it is.
You have entered the laboratory. Like the rest of the station, this facility is operated by the company. That means you affiliates can also use it. Just please be careful not to bother the permanent staff. What have we here? I see. It does look vaguely alien, but I'm not a specialist. You should study that thing in the lab. Then I can read the results for you.
Hey, if it gives me lab points, I'm happy. And it's quick, too. Minute and a half. Awesome. I'm sure that's a placeholder, but it's funny that it's PPPP. Science 30. You know what? Even if I don't get a reward, Science 30, that works. That makes me happy. I do hope, so maybe this will be something throughout early access. Everybody just stands there. It's kind of, I kind of get the ones that are behind the counter, sort of. But it'd be nice if they had some idle animation, like, besides just, you know, their breathing animation. If they would walk around and sit down, drink a cup of coffee, grab a snack, I don't know. Anything. Read a tablet of something while they're looking at just something. Use a piece of machinery, at least like at Starfield, where they'll walk around the ship and use it something. For Steam Shop video. Let me in. I feel bad for those dudes. They never move. They just stand there. I got 30 science from it.
Bad news. This alien artifact is neither alien nor an artifact. The scientific term would be useless junk. I hope you didn't pay for that thing because it's barely worth its weight in gravel. Now, if you're still interested in actual science and need a way to make your money back, I believe my colleague John could use some help. After
Well, we could look at it that I paid $50 to get 30 science. Contract accepted, a new contract. And I can't get this one off my board at the top. It says decals for fun. I've put like 5 decals on my ship and it will not go away.
You're an affiliate, right? That's good. I've got a job for someone with a spaceship and some free time.
Oh, I must have already taken it. Okay. Extract and deliver a shipwreck's black box. Yeah, no, Eve experience, but I mean, I'm not mad about paying 50 credits to get 30 science. You know, it's resources I didn't have to use to get 30 science, so I'm not that upset by it. Right, the blasting of those things. Let's, not that. Contracts. I'm going to turn this off because I can't get it to work anyway. Cover a black box, discover more restricted areas, study more resources, get my science level to 4. It's going to take a while. The terminus sector. Oh, right. I got to build those 3 items. I don't know about 5,000, but 500 maybe, to make it really seem like it's, oh, it must be something, right? And then you're like, mother trucker, 500 credits, and this is all I got? Because yeah, 50 credits for 30 science, sure, works for me. I mean, maybe if I had barely any money, I could see that being kind of crappy, but I'm actually not hurting for money other than I need to buy stuff. Unlock the steel permit, yeah. I can go find those things and blast them. The Chalcedony and stuff. I need to go find iron. That's what I gotta do, because I gotta build those things. Let's just go to a planet that's got some iron and we'll build some stuff. And how did I take damage to my ship?
Port cleared.
I would like to see another option for undock where it says fix your ship, refuel your ship, and undock, and it's one button. Why do I have to go through all that stuff to all the confirmations just to be able to undock my ship? I think that's a little silly. Alright, what do we got? Don't know. I spent no time in these because as soon as I saw they didn't have what I wanted, I just bounced. Well, let's go to Hypatia. There it is. Let's find out if this got any, like, regular iron rocks on it. You mean this sector? I could go there. I have exploration 2, so I can go there. I just haven't. I haven't had any reason to go there yet. And I don't know that... Am I going to be able to do anything? I have stuff in these sectors I can't even scan. Because I don't have the beta scanner yet. Titanium, yeah. I do still have my overclocked. It's almost dead, but I do still have it. I have it turned off, and I'm using a simple laser until I need to, until something's red, then I'll pop it on. Alright, we're going to see if this one has any regular iron. I can go back there, I can make those 3 things. I'll turn in the Corpo thing. It's not worth very much money, but if I can find a bunch of quartz on this, I'll mine a shitload of quartz. We'll make money off of that. Okay, a bunch of stuff right there. Blue's really close. Okay. Copper? Yep. Looks like it. Nope, sandstone. Sandstone can give me crystals and gems that are worth some serious money. Let's find out. See if we get lucky. Quartz times 2. Titanium nuggets, hell yeah. So okay. Ooh, got me an aquamarine. Is it fair to say wrecks are like the POI stations we find here in the blue sectors? Or these green sectors here? I got a map. Yeah, these green sectors, Threshold, Terminus, and Cairn, that have the POIs, no Z, let's use something for titanium. And then the blue ones, where instead of having those POIs where I just did, where I walked in and got all those items out of the chests, you would more likely have wrecks instead. Is it like a swap kind of thing? Because hell, I'll do some mining here first, and then maybe we'll just go over there for the hell of it. Just check something out. I probably won't be able to do anything, but we'll check it out. Let's at least go over here to blue, see what it's got going on, and then we'll. I'm down for seeing what's up there. It'd be cool to see what a wreck is. We've seen the POIs. We've seen 2 different ones, and I have found water planet, regular water, not deep water. I found cold planet, hot planet so far, and 2 different asteroid belts. That looks like copper. That is not copper. That is sandstone. Oh, look at all that cheddar. Alright, we're going to have to get some cheddar. Haven't found a radiation one yet. It's in the game files. There's radiation, corrosive, electromagnetic, fog, cold, hot, scorched, lava. I'm trying to remember all of them. Ice. They're separate. Hot and lava, cold and ice in the game files. That doesn't mean there's planets for those yet, but in the game files for those, there are. Radiation, corrosive, electromagnetic, foggy, temperate. I don't remember what else. I think it's, to be honest, as long as they can tighten up the tutorial quests, which I'm absolutely positive is going to turn quite a bit of people off. As long as they can tighten all that up, I think people are going to love this game. That like this type of game, because it's going to be a niche game no matter what. I mean, not everybody likes the Freelancer meets EVE Online meets Star Citizen meets Starfield meets No Man's Sky meets Empyrean Galaxy. Not everybody wants that in a video game kind of thing, you know. And this is kind of a conglomerate of all those. But those who do like that, I think are going to love this game. Once it's properly got some good love in early access. And, you know, with the studio behind it, I have no reason to believe that it won't prosper and do well in early access and make it all the way to 1.0 and be a good, polished game that lasts for a while post 1.0. I could see myself spending plenty hundreds of hours. Lots and lots. It's definitely a game that I could... I don't mind this kind of... People call it mindless grinding. Where you go out and you find your materials and you mine it. And you, ooh, see, there's some kaolinite. And you're searching for this one thing and you had to check 17 planets to find it. I'm kind of okay with that. Not everybody is, but I'm kind of okay with that. And I like the potential that the base building has, that the shipbuilding has. I've seen a few pictures on their Discord of some really nice looking ships. Like one of them looked like a race car, a spaceship race car. Like dude did a properly good job coming up with it. No, it's definitely not a casual game. Not at all. And it will turn off people thinking that way. If they think that's what they're getting into, they're definitely going to turn them off. Alright, let's see what Blue has, and then we'll go up north. We'll stop by our base, offload a bunch of stuff. I don't need anything else unless it's iron. Oh, 76. I thought it said 10. I misread that. Yeah, I'm out. I totally misread that. Alright, so we're going to Seymour, going home, and then we're going to go check out that boy up there. Exploration level 2. There it is. Real quick. Just before we go out of here. That has iron. Alright. Well, I really, really need some iron. So we'll do this, we'll go home, we'll dump out all the stuff in the, which is the next jump, and then we'll go north. I hope they don't get too, how to say this politely, they don't get too politically correct with naming. Like that dude's name, I'm not offended by it, but there's going to be people offended by it. One guy I knew in World of Warcraft had his character for 8 years. Same name for 8 years. His name was Teabaggins. because he was a Lord of the Rings fan. And Frodo, every other kind of Baggins he could come up with was already taken, obviously, because everybody else is a Lord of the Rings fan. And so and it wasn't even like TEA, like I'm teabagging you. It was TEE Baggins, because it was the only thing he could come up with and get the Baggins name. And at one point, somebody had a problem with it, and he was forced to change his name that he had for like 8 or 9 years. I think stuff like that is just stupid. I get it if it's like super offensive. I totally get it. But T-Baggins really... Like, how's that offensive? Where are we on the world? Yeah, red's fine. Wait, what does red have? Red has ferric. Okay, well, towards red. More vanadium to get my first real titanium hull part. Yeah, you're way ahead of me if you're on titanium when I haven't even got to steel yet. I'm at 1440, so I stream at 1080p, but I play at 1440. I have tried, you know, since Twitch opened up the possibility for it, I have tried at 1440, but it is so bad. I'm constantly unstable at 1080p at 7500 bit rate. Hey, I have the thing for this now. I don't know how close I'm supposed to get. Oh, well, I finished contract. Awesome. And I got stuff. Cool. I would love one of these days to be playing on a OLED. I'm waiting until they have proper monitors that are OLEDs, because I don't really want those big-ass TVs. And the few monitors that I have seen so far they have are just way, way too much money. Hey, we found it. Awesome. That is very nice. Huh? Oh, that's why. Planet map. High res have 2 long lines. Full HD have 2 short lines. Which lines are you talking about? Lines for the landmarks? These? Because let's see. No, wrong ones. Quality settings. Set high. That's not what we were talking about. It should be screen settings. Why is VSync on? VSync's not supposed to be on. How did that get turned on? Yeah, that just changed everything. No frame. I had frame rate at, well, 144 is my monitor, so we'll do that. All right, let's try it. See what that does. Not return to main menu. Okay, map. Okay. Apparently, all right. Well, that's better now. Thank you. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. I always thought it was weird that I couldn't see all the parts of the POIs. All right. So how did that do us? Oh, I see. That's so weird. I had set all this up when I first started playing. Whatever. That's a pretty decent amount. That'll give us some good amount of bars. All right, let's bounce. I wonder if this whole time it was reducing me down to 1080p or something, because it all seems way better now. At long last, so yeah, I couldn't see all the landmarks, so yeah, so that's accurate. And now I can see the planets better. Oh, that's so much better. I'm glad you peeked up and said something. I just thought that was the way the game looked. Because I had opened up settings, it was, 1440p. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's right. Full screen borderless. I did set it to no... I hate using VSync, and I set it to 144 and everything seemed fine, right? Yeah, well, the one thing I do agree with through some of the mess that goes on their Discord is it doesn't appear like the game's really fully ready for early access on the 11th. I mean, it's functional enough, so it could be an issue of they needed to get it out for cost issues, and that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. Some people are having an issue with the price. I don't see as much content as there is in the game right this second. I don't see that much of a problem with that price. I would say it is a bit on the higher end, of course, but for an early access. But I $35 and it's going to be 15% off for the first 2 weeks. I don't really see that as that big of a problem. But I can understand not everybody has the same means, don't live in the same country, don't have access, or like their country currency isn't the same, So I get all that kind of... Whoa-wee! That went down quick. Yeah, no, there will be people that won't enjoy the bugs. There's going to be people that don't make it past the Steam refund because the missions in the tutorial, it's not an issue of, okay, well, they're not holding your hand, so that's fine. It's that you don't know what to do. Like, I spent, to find aluminum to get my thruster that the game told me to go do, they didn't tell me was in a completely different sector that I was in. So I spent like 3 hours or 4 hours one day trying to find aluminum in a... Yeah, right, exactly. In a sector that... Well, that was on stream. I did more before I got to stream. So it was like an hour and, I don't know, 15 minutes until you told me about the one north, the sector north. Or no, when you told me about the sector north, we went up there and there was like an hour, whatever. Before that, I spent probably 2 or 3 hours looking for aluminum even before I streamed, because it doesn't tell you it's not in that sector. And then the whole thing with place your base on an iron deposit, but it doesn't tell you it's any deposit, not iron. Well, then why does the mission tell me it's iron? If you can put it on any deposit, say find a deposit. Find an ore deposit and put stuff on it. That's all you gotta tell me. Let's see. Well, here, let's make our stuff real quick. Alright, so it's not gonna make that much iron, but it'll make some. Yeah, they've absolutely got to tighten up. But that is what early access is for. But if they can tighten up the tutorial set of missions, it will definitely help. So, okay, that's a question. Because if I mine sandstone, I get all kinds of cool shit. But if you place it on sandstone, I'm assuming you only get silicate. And probably silicate nuggets at that. They do not have the random drops. Okay. So yeah, a sandstone one would be silly. I want the one that's copper iron right next to each other. I mean, that would be fantastic. Alright, I'm going to make one silicone. Since I got a little bit more silicate. I'll make the concrete one day when I can go AFK and watch a movie or something. Okay, so let's see. I don't really need to have all this stuff on me since I come back here to smelt it anyway. But I do have to be careful I don't run over that, though. Copper ingot. And that's about it. I'm about to run out of the inventory. Oh, getting there on quartz. Well, I gotta get to 50. Apparently I'm full. Oh, I'm full and I'm full. I'm full here and I'm full there. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of concrete. I gotta get rid of some of this. I just have too much. Yeah, so here's my take on the way this could go. So, and I was talking about this in stream last night. Okay, so this 8 right here, I can make 8 of those. When I click that button or hit spacebar, it makes all of them, and it charges. Like if I'm at a station, it charges me appropriately. So it charges me for 8 units, but makes all 8 at once. I also think they need to put a little UI right above this that has a negative, a plus, and a bar in the middle, a text box in the middle, and I can choose, oh, I think I want to make 6. So I pick the number 6 and I hit smelt and it makes 6 of them, but it makes 6 in that one smelt instead of making them 1 by 1 by 1, and I have 290 concrete to make. Not really, because it's 5 each, but you get the idea. I would like to see that be a change. I get the point that down the road you open up automation. So the idea is you come back, you chuck everything in, and your system goes to work and does all the stuff you have it set up for. But we don't have that now at this kind of level, so you're standing here, and it's going to turn people off to the game. They're standing here just going, oh, okay, I'm going to go watch a movie while I make concrete. I'm not actually going to make this whole thing. I'm only going to make a few more, but I just need to lower some of my inventory. But it's like, it's a lot, And I'm a person, I played a lot of WoW. I have played games where it takes a week to do a thing. EVE Online, some of those blueprints take a month to research, and you got to do that over and over and over again. So I understand waiting, but it's... Wait, you think players thought this was a better idea than... No way. I hope this does not stick. I hope it's just like I said. I see 6 there, I put smelt, and it makes 6 in one shot. I mean, you can have the bar still progress like it's doing now, where it takes whatever the duration it takes. The bigger things take longer duration. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But have it make the entire stack, or give us the little text box here with a plus on this side, a minus on this side, and a text box in the middle. I can pick how many I want. Boom, click it, done. And I think the same thing should be done for the crafting station too, the fabricator. All right, we'll stop after this one. So this here, if I pick graphene, right now I can make 36 four pops, so I can make 9. I should have a little text box plus minus. If I want to make, because let's say I need 10 of these, so I want to make 3. So I put the number 3 there, click craft, and the progress bar goes 1 time and it makes 3. Which is 12, but it makes 3 units of craft with that one thing. Instead of having to click it, okay, now I gotta click it again. Okay, now I gotta click it again. That's silly. Okay, so now I still don't have much space, but I got a little bit more space. But I want to get concrete out of my bag. Not gonna happen. I mean, I did lower my weight a fair bit. Alright. Onward to the nasty place. The scary place. Alright, so we are going to QK3426. That right there. It's going to take 26. Alright. Have I discovered the button auto at Workbench? I have the thing that says auto and it's on, and for me what auto does is as long as I'm standing there, it will continually craft until it runs out. But it still crafts them one by one by one. If I unclick it, it just unhighlights it. I'll look. The next time we go, I'll look to see if there is an auto and all, because if there is an all, then that solves the problem that I had. Alright, what do we got? So we got 2 asteroid belts that I can't do, and we got 2 planets. We got Big Boy right here. Let's check out Big Boy. Yeah, I mean, if it's got that, then that kind of is the suggestion I was making. And then my suggestion's moot, because they already did it. I could swear I tried clicking even today, the auto button, and all it did was unhighlight it. Yeah, that's what I've got. I have it set so if as long as I stand there, it continues crafting until the crafting is depleted. Okay, so long way away. Got some stuff over there, stuff there. Alright, let's check these right here. Kind of a cool looking planet. Got water, okay. So got water. Is that not water? Oh. Brine water. Okay. Different water. Okay, hollow outcrops. So that's 2 things. Both other things are in the dark. How far in the dark? Probably over there, and I don't really feel like it. Yeah, I'm not really interested in diving all up into the dark. Well, hang on. How close are we? Could I go to the edge and find some stuff? We're not close. Here, let's do it this way. Let's go out and in. We'll come back right at about the horizon level, and we'll do some in and out dipping. Just like you know, dip our toe in. See if we can find whatever's on the dark side that's. Let's see, where is the sun? It's there, so. It's about here. Okay, that works. Gives us a little bit of a safe spot before we get to the dark. Okay, brine water. Those might be on the edge, maybe. Raven Kitsune. I'm only stopping so I don't accidentally go into the dark. Been on this game since I found out about it. Looks interesting. Bit up in the air about it. Always online. So I will tell you as much as I know. No PvP. Just period. They'll, now, is that going to be forever no PvP? I don't know. But starting on the 11th, when it comes out in early access, no PvP at all. As far as multiplayer, there is player versus player when it comes to the economy, because the economy is player run, kind of like EVE Online. So I guess you could say there's PvP in resource acquisition, but you're not fighting. You can't go up boom boom blam blam. It's because I'm not sure how multiplayer is going to work. I've seen that happen in other multiplayer games. Let's say it this way. I can tell you I have seen more... So this is just the beta playtest. And I have seen more people... If you're concerned that there won't be enough other players, I've seen more people in this playtest than I've seen in Dune... I'm on Dune Awakening every day since it came out. I've seen more people in this than I've seen on Dune Awakening in the last 6 months. Combined. Like, in 6 months, I've seen less people than I've seen in 2 or 3... Well, sorry, 3 days now on this beta playtest. Now, probably that's because there's some hype and people want to play this, you know, stuff like that. I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue when it comes to actually finding the resources, because there's so many planets and so many locations. There are 19 sectors. There's so many sectors I couldn't even get them all on this screen if I wanted to. This Fool's Rim right here has like 30 systems in it. These 30 systems each have their own number of planets in them. Like this one here. This one has 4 planets in it. This one's got 3 planets in it. Is it 20? Okay, maybe it's 20. And then there's asteroid belts and space stations and all, just you name it. There's all kinds of stuff. So I don't think there will be too much of an issue of actually like, oh, I can't get to this resource because too many people have already gotten there or whatever. This is an opinion, but I would argue there won't be too many people playing this game. And here's the reason. This is a very niche type of video game. It's more niche than No Man's Sky. It's less niche than Starfield, but it is kind of a conglomeration of Freelancer, Starfield, No Man's Sky, Empyrean Galaxy, kinda Star Citizen, sorta. Obviously not the graphics of Star Citizen. Yeah, still. I mean, that's why I do stream. I'm a YouTuber. I just stream for fun. I make nothing off of this. So I do this to just chat with people and hang out and stuff like that. As far as... Oh, the other issue is... This is a slow burn game. Yeah, there's a roadmap. Oh, links are disabled. Give me a sec. I'll find it. I had those asshole spammers spamming my channel constantly early on, so I had to disable. Here, let me do it this way. This isn't working. Oh, okay. Apparently, I disconnected right while I was sitting there. Yeah, it's on the Steam page. Okay, so they have some pretty lofty goals. Now, there's already an absolute crap ton of content now. And what I'm playing, this beta playtest, invite playtest, is less than what the early access launch will be. There will be more in the early access launch, because we're playing... This came out 3 months ago or something like that. So we're playing a 3-month-old version of the game, basically. Yeah, it's been patched, but we're still playing an old version of the game. We're at the boundary. Okay. I gotta try to find something here. Damn, is it really nothing? There's something. Come on, buddy. Get to me. Get me. Get me there. Come on, 3 batteries. Big money, no whammy. Before I run out of battery. Okay, so what is this? Same thing I already found? Yep. Okay. We gotta go. Yeah, the dark side's gonna be too shitty to try to mess with. 3,000 meters, huh? Okay. Alright, so where I'm at. Alright, so let's... Those are geysers. No, get back up. Geysers. Right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing for the... Not for... or for Raven. Revenant, excuse me. We can... we're solar radiation powered. So, this is the dark side of the planet. I have no power to be on the dark side of the planet, which means at some point my ship drops to like 15 meters a second. It sucks. So I'm kind of playing bounce up into the air, go back down, bounce back up, go back down. Yeah. Come on, give me up high enough I can get some juice. Okay, there we go. We got our juice back. Alright, let me recharge a little bit. We're at our red location, so if there's anything, it'll be right here. Just check to make sure. We're at purple. There's 2 items here. Okay, 2 things we don't know are right here. Nothing to charge the battery, that's right. I do have extra batteries, though. So, I've got some time. But not forever. And these engines are all electric. Okay, so there's one. The good thing is you can go up or down without any power. You have ascend and descend without power. It's gonna let me scan it. Nope, can't scan it. Alright, let's get out of here. If you were to run completely out of power, this is what you'd have to do. Just kind of na 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 na. But yeah, so the game is super niche and probably won't have an absolute ton of players. I don't think you're going to have to worry too much about it, it being super laggy because there are a bunch of players. Right now, sitting here in space, I'm at 150 FPS, all settings at max at 1440p, and I'm streaming. So, now, there are lag spikes, and you see that I've been DC'd. Lag spikes happen every time you get near a player base. It's kind of crappy. I don't know why that happens, but I guess because it's spawning something new in that it hasn't seen before. That my client hasn't seen before. You know what? I'll bet you that right there is one of the POIs. So let's go right to it. Seamless transfers, as you saw, from planet to space, unlike one game we know too well. Base building. Ship building. This ship can be modular. That's kind of what I've been working on, trying to get to the point where I can do more modular building with my ship. Oh, is this going to be a hot planet? I think this is going to be a hot planet. Something tells me. Considering it's at 58C when I'm at 7,000, I bet it's going to be pretty hot. 80, 84, 890, 95, 90, 100. Yeah, I'm going to start roasting here in a second. Alright, let's see what these are real quick because we don't have much time. 118C. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Nope, that's not going to happen. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Get off the boosters. It is way too hot on this planet. So, as you can see, there are hazardous planets. There are planets that are too hot. There are planets that are too cold. There's like a Hoth-like type of planet that's negative 38C. There are... While making mods for Icarus. I watched a buddy of mine play Icarus. Looks fun. Yeah, so then you get an icon on it that tells you that's a hot planet. Asteroid belts I can't do right now because my ship can't handle the asteroid belt. I'll take too much damage. Let's see. Let's check out Big Boy up here. WC3484. Right there.
Right now, you're in the middle of nowhere. You'll find no space station in this sector and none of the company's services. It's just you and the infinite void. That means you'll have to survive by yourself, which is part of the job. The best way to find interesting stuff is to visit unexplored or deserted sectors like this one.
Bioforge, not yet, but it's coming. That's coming much later. And we don't know exactly what the combat's going to be, but there will be pirates in the game at some point. Pirate ships, some kind of combat. I do have a missile launcher. It's on my ship right now. It's number 5 on my bar. So I can shoot at things, but there's nothing to shoot at today. Woo! Oh, is this going to be an ice planet? Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a cold planet. 190C is the limit to get the ship damaged by lasers. Is that for the upgraded? Because I would have overheated if I'd stayed there, just doing nothing. And it was at 118? Like 200 Fahrenheit or something? Because I know there's like temperature protection, negative 32, negative 34. Okay, this is going to be a cold planet. So just like this, we can't... Alright, let's see what happens when this thing gets down, because we're at negative 40. Is it going to damage me as soon as I get up there? Yeah, there's still the original demo that came out in January, I think, that's on the... Huh. So it doesn't actually... I guess you're right. Doesn't actually damage, it just... Oh, does it make it so nothing works? Yeah, I can't use anything. I can't use... Nothing works. Now that I'm at freeze. Well, my ship doesn't work. So it's cold enough. No, the reality is it's not that cold, but for this particular game, it's cold enough that my ship systems don't work. Okay, so we got 2 asteroids, but this is a very nice system. Let's check out Green Boy, see what he's got going. We're trying to find some new stuff and see if we can find any of these shipwrecks. So the modules stop working at negative 25C. Okay. Yeah, well, both. Space can be really hot too. Like if I were to go out right there, it's really hot with the solar radiation. But if I get in the shade, then it's cold. Like the shade of my ship or something like that. No, that's what we're here for. I'm trying to find a wreck. I haven't seen a wreck yet, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. And we're just exploring. This is what I did in Freelancer, man. I went to every system all the way out, got alien mods for my Titan, all kinds of cool stuff, man. This is kind of my jam. Just going out and exploring and seeing what's out there. Well, this is a very sulfury looking planet. Alright, I'm gonna save that. I don't have very much ammo. Let's get a little bit more iron, because I am very, very, very low on iron. Yeah, and before no sulfur, right? There'll be not a single drip of sulfur on this planet that looks like it's covered in sulfur dust. Here, while I'm... Let's see if we see any other POIs. Nothing. So there may not be wrecks on this one, maybe. Would the... So, you know how you can go purchase the... restricted areas? Can you also purchase shipwrecks? Or are the shipwrecks within the quote loot pool Let's see. Okay, so we've only found 2 things so far. Let's go to yellow. Wrecks are random. Man, I'm not finding much good stuff except on the hot planet so far. I am curious. They just say resources, or did any of them say, like... Of course, blue is probably where I should have gone to. Oh well. So you can go as much as you want that I'm aware of, and what happens is it drops you to 15 meters a second. No booster. So yeah, if you want to slow boat it for an hour and a half back, I imagine you probably can't warp either. If you want to slow boat it for an hour and a half back to the station, if you're in a system that has a station or you have a station, then yeah, sure, you can do that if you want to. It's not really recommended. It's a long slog and it sucks. But no, it will not stop you from movement. Your traversal still works, even if you're... Let's see, one time I got 760 over. Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good one. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, so we got some quartz. That makes me happy. Oh, let's see. Only one thing's in the dark. Blue still has 2 things... Blue has 2 things, and I'm missing 2 things, so we're going to blue. That's a long way. We're going to go the easy way. Ugh. There we go. Hey, I got us halfway there. Ferrous, that is a fuck ton of ferrous. Holy crap, let's get some more. That's a lot. This is almost where you need multiple lasers and each laser fires off in a different direction at a different node. Just bing, 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 bing. That'd be great. Alright. Still have 2 things, 1 in the dark. The next time I find, not that one, there's another one like that. Clay clump. I'll pop that one, see what it's like. Yeah, that's what somebody said on Discord. I have it. Well, stop so I don't run into the damn ground. I have it. I just have it turned off unless I need it because it's down to 18%. It does not let you jump. Okay. So I was correct in my summation that it probably wouldn't let you jump. That's good. It's good to know, and that's kind of makes sense. But yeah, if you want to limp yourself back to the base, yep. I have done that once. I did that like early on for the first thing. Yeah, that's what I'm also working on. I want, although right now I'm working on this, so I need 3,000 for that, because I also want, nope, this, so that I can get the bigger cargo hold and the high pi laser. Don't we already have module kit though? Yeah, so I want these, which I could afford, but I need this because right now for me, this is the problem. My system support is horrible. That's why I overheat all the time. So if I can get into steel, make those steel parts, do the upgrade, and actually, you know, start playing with the module system. You can play with it a little bit right now, but it's not as cool when you can't add more like base and all that to it. Figured it was that, but I thought I'd check. What we got left? One thing left. Is it still in blue? It is still at blue, okay. Well, that's the other thing too, because I want to replace. I have 6 of the small storage to give me 600, and my understanding is 1 of the medium replaces 2 of the smalls, but for less required SP. Because it's 100 each for the smalls, and if it's like, I don't know, 150 for example for the medium, then I can shave some SP off of that. The more I can shave off, the less quickly I will overheat. And the better my life will be. Oh, look, we got a gravite. Alright, detour to the gravite. God, look at all this cheddar. So much cheddar. Alright, no, we're going to hit blue first, then we'll go to the gravite. I'll get my exploration up. Alright, so let's swing wide. And what do we have? Okay. Nope, wrong button. Still one thing. I want this quartz, though. Medium module is easier than steel hull parts. So, from a perspective of crafting, you mean? Getting the resources to craft it? I could see that being a thing, Tenchi. Like, maybe it requires a higher level of jump drive and it allows you to skip one jump or something like that. Maybe. Alright, that should be all but the one in the dark. Okay. It's all but the dark one. And I don't... Okay, now we're going to... Oh. Is that in the dark? No, it's not. Perfect. Gravite. Get me some XP. Elite's one of those that I didn't really play. I should say I didn't play. I played vicariously through watching a buddy of mine play. And it's one of those things that certainly looks interesting, but at the same point, it always seems like the people that have played it the most are the ones that complain about what the studio has done to it. There it is. Oh, I can't scan it! It's a shelled gravite. Dang it. Bummer. Alright, so where are we going? Been there. Okay, next one is actually... Is it that one? It is this one. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't scan it. So, is that going to give you more exploration level? XP, excuse me, more exploration XP for it being rare? I think those are like 35 XP or something for each gravite. This looks like a really cool planet, and it's probably cool for a different reason. Didn't find one since last survey. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try something. Can we... I was able to see that one POI from space, but it's maybe because I had a beacon for it. I wonder if I can see a wreck from space. Nothing jumps out at me. It's probably because I had a beacon, so they made it stand out more. Oh yeah, it's negative 35 all the way up in Atmo. Yeah, it is going to be... Let's see how cold it gets. Negative 50, 55, 56. Yeah, it's cold. Okay. Bye-bye. Yes, you can build from base storage. I tossed most of, like, the insignificant stuff that I don't need to carry with me in there, and I was able to build stuff from it. Alright, next is up, right? My mouse. Where the hell is this planet? It's to my left. Seriously, where is this damn planet? I need to make my mouse more sensitive. It takes too long to spin around. Wrecks are very small, no chance to see them from space. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so then are wrecks basically our ship size or maybe a little bit bigger than our ship size? And it's just, you know, chunks of it sitting there and you go there, grab a box and maybe a locker full of goodies and then bounce. I hope they at least show up as a beacon when you scan. Encyclopedia. Shipwreck? No. What would it be titled? I haven't found one yet, so do I have to find it first to put it into my encyclopedia? Wreck sites with 3 or 4 wrecks. So there could be... Oh, I think this is a hot planet. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think this could be a hot planet. Every hot planet I've come onto has this really thick atmosphere. This haze over it. Oh, God! 257. What the hell? This must be what Scorched is. Yeah, it's time to go. 372, I think, is the hottest I saw. Wow. That is nuts. That must be what Scorched is. Or it just says very hot. Yeah, you're not wrong. Very hot is accurate. There is so many... Okay, so this is a through over here. How is my fuel? 120. I'm okay for a little bit. That is also a connecting. As long as I have a connection within a couple points of Sama, I'll be alright. Because I can just bounce. So maybe we go here, bounce over so I can get fuel. KJ1493. There we go. Okay, so what do we got in here? Asteroid belt, 3 planets. Okay. Big boy. I'm that kind of player that I will literally, once, you know, the game's been out a minute and I've leveled stuff and I'm kind of like, I don't know what I want to go do right now. I'll go spend days, for hours a day, just searching planets to find weird shit, like shipwrecks or stuff like that. Like, that's the kind of stuff that's right up my alley. Like being an explorer, a salvager, you know. I think that's fun. Alright, so we got Hollow. I don't specifically see any POIs. Everything is in the dark. Okay, that's fun. Well, let's see what's not in the dark. I still haven't found anything exotic out here. It's weird. I don't know that I would consider Hollow to be exotic. It can give you some nice things, for sure. Well, and then we find something. And I don't know what it is. And I don't know what that is. And I don't know what that is. Well, that's that whole planet. Because there's 3 things we don't know. And there's 3 things right there I don't know. Okay. Well, that was quick. I mean, I figured that's what this was going to be, that I wasn't going to be able to scan things because I don't have the scanner for this. I don't even have the scanner for some of the stuff we already have access to, let alone a next level biome, if you would call it, sector. Next level sector. For titanomagnite, you need get the beta scanner. Well, the beta scanner is what I have to go to next. When I checked when I first got on today, I wasn't able to make it because of the parts, but I might be able to make it now since I've researched a handful of things since that time. So I definitely need to check it again. Alright, a lot of ways that way. Oh, a bunch of stuff right there. Alright, what's the bunch of stuff right here? Hey! I saw you in the middle. Nope, that's not what I thought I saw. Okay, Ferris. Oh, what's where? Everything's on the dark side. Of course it's all on the dark side. We got 2 things on the dark side. Let's hang a left. I've already researched the 10 pyrite. I'm on the 50 pyrite now. I've researched 10 pyrite, and 10 quartz. What else? Did I do 25? I think I did 25 also. Because I think I'm on 50. You found a wreck? Have to unlock C Matrix Beta, shouldn't be a problem anymore. I can certainly check. Well, hang on. I can obviously check. I don't know why I always hit that instead of K. Lab. Quartz, I've gone through 2. Pyrite, I've gone through 2. So I do have C Crystal Matrix unlocked. No. This, I'm still trying to get more pieces. This, I need 50. Aquamarine, I need 10. 50 pyrite. Oh. Beta. Scan analyzer. Yeah, no, I think that's what I was waiting for. And apparently... Oh, you know what? I did unlock that right as I started stream. That's probably why I haven't done it, because it was just right as I started stream. I don't care about Spiderite. You're junk. You're junk to me. Alright, got everything except for the dark. I didn't see... Tenji, did your wreck show up as a square like the facilities do? Let's see, we need to go hard left. I got one more planet I'm going to do in this system. Triangle like a broken spaceship. Okay, I'll look for a triangle like a broken spaceship. Because I know the little squares are for deposits, ore deposits. The big squares are the facilities. Each with their own icon depending on what kind it is. Recycle plant's late game is as good as it sounds. Good. I do hope some of the systems aren't like this, and they're more like the asteroid system that just came out for Star Citizen, where you go into the system and it's like dark and broody, because like the whole system is an asteroid field, the whole damn system. So it's like the sun doesn't penetrate very well and all that. I think that'd be really neat. Just 4 resources, and there's something right there. Is that the clay? I think that's the clay. It is. No! I wasted it! Oh, I got the kaolinite. Oh, man! And aquamarine! Oh, we gotta find more clay. Okay, we gotta make this place our bitch. Because I need both of that for research. Alright, there's 3 over here. Nothing special, okay. Alright, I have 2 more missiles. I really should have made more, but that's my own fault. Nice. So now I can research the kaolinite. One more item somewhere. Yeah, I kind of wish I had some more missiles. Red. Alright, Red. We're coming. So I think what we'll do, we'll head over, we'll use this link to go over to Salma. We'll make the beta scanner. And depending on how long that takes, I may stop that here, and then the next stream, hopefully I can stream tomorrow as well, we'll come back here, and we'll try to find some special things. 300 SU from a single wreck? Jesus. Still picking stuff, man. Okay. That's a small one. Man, I need to find me a shipwreck. Come to Papa, shipwrecks. Of course, it's going to be a bunch of those things, and I don't have any rockets left. Of course it is. I could add all kinds of cool stuff, but I'm a dummy and didn't make enough rockets. All right. Black box, 8 structural beams. Now, the 8 structural beams are very nice. I unfortunately, like a dummy, sold mine. The intelligence center, I got probably around 300 worth of stuff. And I sold mine like a dummy. Alright. Physics. It looks like this links. Am I wrong? No, it links. If I can find it. Alright, damn it. Where the hell is it? That looks to me like... Yeah, it is. It costs 42. So we do have a connecting path. Is it behind a planet? Is that why I'm not seeing it? Alright, let's go between these two so I can see the backside of that and I can see the backside of this one. It's behind the planet. Turd. Ran him on twice. Maybe he can grab into and get a yellow box cargo hold stuff. The icon is a diamond. Okay. Sama. I love what the color's doing to my ship right now. Look at the color of the sun, the red dwarf or whatever. Looks cool. Mr. Pet Yo Dog. Gornoth. Mr. Pet Yo Dog. That's great. Can I pet that dog? That's too funny. Apparently I picked up a quest I didn't realize. Quantum Beacon... Calcified invariant and study them at the laboratory. Interesting. We still got a good amount of stuff from that, even though we didn't really find much new to me. We found a little bit, but I couldn't do anything with it. But I got some stuff to research now. Plenty of iron to make those 3 items so that we can increase our rank. In fact, maybe we'll do that here since we're here anyway. Tulion, if you ever find it. Tulion 3. I will try to remember Tulion 3. Probably, let's see, we're at 3.5 hours. I probably don't have more than another 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can make the 3 parts we need. I have to refill my ship and all that, and we came back... Oh, to see if I can make the beta thing. And we'll install that, and then I think tomorrow we'll pick up and do... Right? Because it's still open tomorrow. That's the 8th. It's the 9th that they close. They close this down for getting ready for the launch. We'll go back to that sector with the beta scanner, and we'll see what I can get. I mean, I'm sure I'll play during the daytime, so I might be able to advance myself a little bit more. Maybe have the High Pi or K Pi or whatever it's called, Kai Pi laser or something. Maybe. We'll see. Right. We need to make Scannerizer Beta. Sea Crystal Matrix. Oh, that's why I was looking for it up here. I'm stupid. That's why I didn't see that I had it. Because I was looking for it in this, but it's under crystal. Yep. Well, damn it. So we've got our things. Now I gotta go take the Scannerizer Alpha off my ship. Alright. Boom. Confirm. Well, that's good. I'm glad you mentioned that that I probably already knew C-beams. Nice. So now we will be able to scan better items. May not be able to mine them, but at least we can scan them and get it marked off of my marked off of the list. I like to have the planets filled so I know what's on the planets, even if I can't really do a hell of a lot with it. Oh god, 200 SP. Fucking kill me. How bad is it now? That's not the wrong button. Good god. Oh, kill me. Just kill me. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm not over. Nope, still at 296. I don't... Yeah, but man... Like, what am I gonna do? I'm at 485 right now of 600. The thing I can do, maybe... I don't really want to, because I'm trying to save the money for Ship of Steel, is I can do that to change out the smalls for the mediums, or a couple of them or whatever. That also gives me the better laser. Screw it, we'll do this. And I'm broke again. Alright, so what are the mediums? Okay, so... Okay, so it's 500 for a single one, but it uses 350. Versus 100 for 100. So I could drop a couple of them and save a little bit of SP. It's not crazy. Yeah, I figured it probably would. Let's see, 400 versus 200. No, he's 200 more. 200 more. I mean, I would only be using it occasionally. It's not like I'm going to be using it constantly or anything like that. It would only be, oh, I found something I need to mine. Mine that one thing that I'm done with it. You know, stupid ad break coming in. Okay, can I even make this? That's easy. Not as easy. Module kit. So it is a different thing. Oh, graphene. That's great. I don't think I have graphene yet. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I have graphene. Strong metal sheet. Which requires what? Tight? Okay, well, damn it. That's a bummer. Module kit needed how many? 20. Okay, how expensive are those? Oh, you mean only have that, but then I have to replace it because... Oh, wait a minute, wait. Okay, hang on. I think I'm misreading this. This one doesn't wear out. That one does wear out. So so I could get rid of both lasers that I have now where I swap between them just for the high pi at a cost of one. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got you now. Fair enough. It doesn't have strong. No, I don't have... I don't have the mats. I can't build even a single one of those. Damn it. This isn't going to happen because I can't build... I can't build these. I can build 5. No, I can build 8. I need 20. And that's all the titanium I have. That's all the titanium I found total. Okay, so... Flipway. Can I build a high-pi laser? No, because it needs the module kit. Damn it. Yeah. What about hyperlens? Do I even know that yet? I don't even know hyperlens. Requires science 3. Well, dang it. How far are we on science? Oh, wrong button. I mean, we're not that close. I wish... I don't know if it did. I would like to see... Okay, so like this. So I just bought this. Ah, it does. I should have looked. If I had hovered over that and seen that it said Science 3, and then hovered over this and seen... I could have looked up and seen that I just don't have... Yeah. Bummer. Customize controls is a waste of credit. What's this do? Booster control mod, mining laser control mod. This piece improves the control of the mining laser, pressing assignment. Oh, it's a toggle. So instead of having a toggle, you build a toggle for your ship. An on-off switch, essentially. Yeah. I mean, it's only 400, but still, yeah. It is only a toggle. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, now you know. Alright, let's fuel up. I can't do... No, wait. Yes, I can. I can do something. I'm going to go ahead and melt some of this iron here. Even though it cost me money. So I can build those deals and turn them in before we leave. Get the next mission. We got to go back to the other Halicon or something like that. Halcyon, something like that. And go to the lab. Set the stuff on there since it takes a little bit. And I will... Is that enough? And then we'll log out there. Nuts and bolts. Oh, no, yeah, no, that's what I meant. We're at Halika. Here. Yeah, there. Sorry, that's what I meant. It's simple module kit, right? 3 small module kit. We need to make 3 of them, so I need basically 40 more. I need to get over 60. I would also surmise that at some point you will get the lab unlocked for your base, probably. Maybe even as far as getting everything you would normally use unlocked at your base at some point. At great cost, probably. And great cost to build it and power it and blah, 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 you know. Micro furnace. Level 5. Oh, yeah, no, I get that. I'm not talking about, like, happening next week, a week after the game launches. No. My understanding is that their concept is that this game is an MMO light, and they expect it to last for a good while.
Is there any way I can help you? Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts to choose from.
What? No, wait. What?
Congratulations. Now that you have fulfilled this first corpo request, you'll find that your reward includes a handful of license points. These license points can be spent by a corpo's owners to benefit all of its members. Open your corpo interface to discover all the advantages that license points can unlock.
Okay. Corporate interface. Nope. That's got.
Following a high number of accidents during military operations, the infirmary queue is now closed. Please contact your assigned company supervisor.
Licenses. Oh, a whole other tree. That's interesting. Acquire for 5. Corporal permits tab. By corporal permits with credits, they increase upkeep. Right to activate, deactivate corporate points. Fundraising. You remember to give credits to the corporation. Synchronous coordination members set their market presence. Corporation can now buy storage at the Nexus. Interesting. And then this you probably... so you can buy 100. Okay. It escalates a little bit. 500. Okay. It escalates a lot. It escalates a whole lot. Corporate Command Center. Ooh, Big Daddy. What you got? You got your own private base then. Yeah, if you have 2,000 stainless steel plates. Good lord. Yeah, no, I figured it would be. The market presence, so you can buy the storage, the corp storage at the Nexus. I saw that, I don't know, yesterday I think someone had me go down the Nexus to take a look at it. I'll spend my first 5 points, why not?
Excellent. Now that you've gone through these first steps, you are allowed to take PM wholesale contracts. These long-term commitments are more demanding, but they're the best opportunities the Corporation Desk can offer. As a company affiliate, you can benefit from their guidance in automating your production to help reach the high efficiency levels that wholesale contracts demand.
Is there any way I can help you? Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts to choose from.
$2,000 credits if I can give them 500 copper. I mean, with enough time I can, because that's what my base is chewing out. Ooh, I need some serious storage to do that, though. Ah, it's corp credits. Yeah, you're right. It is corp credits. So it's not money that I'm getting. Damn it. One at a time. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Man, they love aluminum ingots. Let's take this one. It'll take forever for me to fill it.
This is a promising step.
I probably won't even
By
fill
taking
it
on a
during this
wholesale
time.
request, you are entering the highest playing field. In order to meet that significant demand, you could invite more people to join your corpo. At some point, however,
When you get the
you should
fundraising,
also
gotcha.
consider automating your... Since you're affiliated with the company, I suggest that you meet with Ida Lim and ask her about
I want to check something out. I'm not going to go... I don't have any money, but... So once you get to the fundraising and then you get to the second part, the upgrade to fundraising, you can then transfer money from the corp to yourself that you earn for the corp. So I guess technically it would be yours. It just takes a while. So it's 4,000 corp credits. Okay.
Welcome to the Station Trade Nexus. Here, individuals...
I wasn't able to see this the other day. So you have to have the storage space. Interesting. Okay. So it's pricey. I mean, if they expect the game to last for a while, you got to expect there's going to be resource and money dumps, because there needs to be. Yeah. Yep, storage to sell. But I mean, that makes sense.
Due to budget restrictions, heating will only be available today from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Gotta fuel it because we got a long path to go.
Separation confirmed. Be careful out there.
All right, let's head down. Let's start us some research at the lab, so that can be going while we're off. That's something I definitely like, and I like about this being persistent online. CZAX again, and this is the one that's behind the station, right? Yep. I would also imagine that those corps that are like prospering, you've got a good amount of people in your corp and they're all doing missions, the corp money grows quickly. So then the corp leader or whomever uses that to be able to be able to buy that storage to sell things. And there's a corporal ranking, okay. Wait, was it Theta? Yeah, it is, okay. Alright, we'll check it out after we warp. Reputation, each corp has varies upon their request. Number of people? Yeah, number of people. And it shows the top 20. We have training, probationary trial period, see if you would fit in well. Come join us at Space Truckers. Serenity, that's cool. 39 reputation points. How do we see our own? 0. I'm a fat nobody. Perpet. Seymour. Hypatia. I feel like it would be nice. Well, some people are probably going to say, well, that's not the point. It's supposed to be. If when you warped in, you were closer to the station at a station system. I don't mean like right up on its business, like no more than 500 out. Yeah, I feel that, Tenchi. I have 600 cargo and I still fill it up. And that's with my base being full with 500. I feel your pain. Three mediums, 1,500. Well, no, 1,500 plus the cockpit's 100. Yeah. So 1,600 cargo. I'll get there. I don't have the titanium. But now that I have the better, well, it depends. If I can mine titanium with the overclocked mining laser, then I'll be alright. Then I'll have it. I just have to mine it first. Oh, it doesn't have cargo hold. Oh, wait, you have the Pathfinder, so yours is battery instead of cargo hold, right?
Initiating docking to station.
Okay, they are. So it's called Titanomagnite. All right. Well, maybe I'll get before I. Why, bro? Why you throw me through the? You throw me straight through the wall. Is that the base one then? The brick is the only one with it. Because this had, unless this came with one small cargo hold originally, because it had 100 when I started. I mean, I'm still on the starter ship, and I added a bunch to it. It has 6 now. I want the Pathfinder, but of course, need the mats. Or the ability to make the mats. Alright, let's see what we can put on here. Yes, we can do that. And we can do Aquamarine. How long does that take? That takes 30 minutes. Let's do this one, then we'll pop in the Aquamarine, and then we'll call it for the day. Tenchi, what are you... Beaver cockpit. Good lord, 300? You can, Tenchi. Hang on. You need to have... Well, you may not be able to this moment, but you can at some point. You need... I gotta find it. So you lose 100 SP to gain 300 storage. Where the hell is it? Mars, yeah. No. Where's the 2.0 construction unit? I'm stupid. So once you get your technology to 2, you can do the construction tool 2.0 and that will deconstruct. So if you find a cool abandoned base, you can deconstruct all the stuff. Alright, what we got? Nice. And that's complete. And we're going to start this for 30 whole minutes. Very nice. the ink crystal matrix, and 60 more. Now we need to get a calcite mill stream. Okay. All right. We are just about to hit 4 hours. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and thank you for helping. It's I'm always down for helping a noob out. Especially since I'm essentially a three day old noob to this game, because it's only my third day I've been playing it, other than when I played the demo. And then when this comes out on the 11th, I'll probably be playing it a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.